Hey, we are Chris and Teresa and are obsessed with all things fiber and guiding you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill, an online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and are renovating a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and our renovating progress are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things fiber, from raising the animals to the finished product and everything in between. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to 127. We are in a at this EweTube than we were last EweTube because we had a little trauma going on last time, which we are going to get right into because we've had so many folks concerned for us, and we are just we're so humbled by that. It's
yes,
just,
and
oh my gosh,
we may have, it had just happened, so we really were. I don't know.
Well, it was still raining. It was still coming down pretty
so we had people asking if we were going to be open. When will we be open again? We've been open. It was just the rooms, the classrooms, in the front of the old part of the school. So it wasn't the entire school.
Yep, the northwest corner of this. Yeah.
And so,
which are bad enough.
It was bad, but it didn't shut us down.
It did not
completely.
And they've got all their little holes drilled, and the sheetrock is drying, and
so they drilled the holes.
We lost equipment, and we lost, we lost some personal effects, and it's a mess. And
Libby's going to have to live in chaos for a little bit.
Oh gosh,
until it's all fixed.
But just think if Mike and Mary Peterson, Mary Ellie Welly, and Teresa
and Libby.
Happened. Oh my goodness. I don't even it would not have ended. It would just have continued. It would have raining and filling up the school. So all in all, it all was good. And Nova, oh dear Nova, they are our fire suppression specialists, the ones that installed the system, and they have been great, and they are stepping up, and it was a part that failed. It was a corner that the threads actually popped out, and then when the threads gave loose, it caused a loss of pressure in the dry fire suppression system in the attic, because there is of course no water up there. But as soon as the pressure was lost, then the fire suppression system thought there was a fire in the attic, so of course it did its job and sent gallons upon gallons of water up there.
Yes, and then it gushed out that one spot. Through Libby's apartment. Through
the eaves.
Out the eaves in the front. All the way through the history room, and then through Clink's room in the basement.
Into the bathrooms.
And the bathrooms.
In the videography room, which, where some equipment was, but, it's all replaceable. It's, it could have been just so much worse. It could have been worse.
And last Tuesday is when we did the EweTube, and that's when it happened, so we were
in the midst of moving and get everything
so looking back on it, it could have been so much worse. And we're thankful that it wasn't.
Very much so. So, anywho, so they came back the next day, and they got all the pipes out of the attic, because of course they all had water in them, and then at that point had all frozen, so they all had to be removed.
It was very cold outside.
Yes, and they'll be reinstalled sometime this week, I think. They have to pressure test them and do all sorts of, to make sure they're all still good to use, and so it's all good. So onward we go. Yes, and then the next thing we want to talk about is Giving Hearts Day. If you live in North Dakota, Minnesota, even maybe South Dakota, some of the surrounding states, you maybe have heard about Giving Hearts Day. It's the 10th of February, and it's kind of the day that is designated in this area to give to nonprofits. And you can sign up, and it all started the Dakota Medical Foundation, right? Started it how many years ago?
I don't know. Years ago.
Yeah.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And
it's just growing and growing.
They used
Millions
to provide
and
the
millions.
matching funds, but now we have to raise our own matching funds.
Yep.
And then on Giving Hearts Day, you can go onto the Giving Hearts Day website and you can pick your charity that you want to donate to. And Gnome Schoolhouse is now on there, the Gnome Schoolhouse nonprofit.
Yes.
And it explains everything that we do in our nonprofit, and you can donate there. You can now get your Giving Hearts Day garland.
Yes.
Kit. It's a kit that we have put together.
And this is just a little bit.
This is just a little
Bring the rest of
section
the
of what you can make.
Yes, isn't it adorable?
This is the kit.
And she made these hearts, and this is how much is left of the kit. You could
so you
really
can
go
make
to
a
town
lot.
and make a lot of
So
garlands.
there's the red, the pink, and the white. You get the yarn, you get a needle, you get a cookie cutter to help you. And
to make these perfect little hearts.
on the day before Giving Hearts Day, on
The 9th
February
of February
9th,
this year.
we're doing a live at 7 p.m. on February 9th, and we will show you how to do it. And we're all going to be making hearts together. You can come if you're in the area with us, or you can on YouTube. We'll show you together.
Yep.
And then on February 10th, which is Giving Hearts Day, we encourage you to either give your garland, give a heart to someone, and share about the Gnome Schoolhouse and what we're trying to do here, and encourage them to give to our nonprofit on the Giving Hearts Day website.
Yes.
And you can find that all underneath this video, all the links that you will need.
Yep.
You can order your Giving Hearts Day kit now, and so you'll have it in plenty of time for February 9th, and we can't wait to felt with you.
It's going to be so much fun.
And then some of the things that we're doing here, the nonprofit portion of what we're doing is providing the programming, which is the classes, all the fiber arts classes that we're doing.
Should we say a little bit about how even the nonprofit to be?
Sure.
When we first started the Gnome Schoolhouse, we had to provide the programming and the education thereof of the fiber arts, and to provide space for other makers of fiber arts, but everything. And what happened is we started with an $800,000 budget, and it grew and grew, and as it grew, we saw our dream of providing these programming and for folks and going away, because we knew as the budget grew that our payments would grow and grew significantly. They did. So we were blessed to get our nonprofit status, so that is enabling us to move forward with the programming that was our vision to renovate the school.
If you're not familiar, the programming includes, so we want to bring a fiber education flock to the school. So it'll be a variety of different fiber animals, so you can learn all about those animals and the different fiber that they provide. We will have all of those animals here. It would provide all of the housing, the fencing, the water, everything for those animals, so that we could have them here. And it's also the tours. It helps pay for the tours that we do. We have to shut down all the equipment to give tours, stop working, but we wanted to provide that to show people how fiber is processed from beginning to end. And then the classes are also funded by the nonprofit, and that teaches people how to use that fiber and make things out of the fiber and what to do with it. And we wanted to provide all of that, and that is what the nonprofit does.
Absolutely. And we'll even, take it a step further, and we're going to be providing scholarships for folks that can't afford some of the retreats and some of the programming that we are offering, so that everyone can come. because we want everyone to
Yes.
experience.
We've had a lot of people come to experience the retreats and learn here and take the classes, but they are waiting patiently for the animals.
It's a pivotal piece that is missing.
It is what we have promised from the beginning, and we want
we have
to
no
be able
funds left. We're maxed out on getting the barn, which is a major piece, needs some love.
and to be able to purchase the animals, which is a variety of different breeds of sheep. We have llamas and alpaca, but they're actually working llamas.
Yes.
So we need them in the flock. So we would probably need
a few more alpacas, some llamas. We're bringing in a camel, and
different
of course,
fiber animals.
20 different breeds of sheep at least, so that folks can come and see. Okay, this is what a merino sheep looks like. This is what a Romney sheep. This is what Shetland, Jacob.
And to see what they look like, but their fiber is all different. Wool is
and to
different.
see on the hoof of how it grows and how some of them are tall, some of them are short, some of them are they're just all
and their
different
temperaments
sizes.
are all different.
Yep.
Even if they were considering raising any of the kinds, they could come. We want to help anybody wanting to start a fiber arts business, and that's part of the nonprofit side as well.
Absolutely.
So all of any money that we get during Giving Hearts Day on February 10th, that's what it will go for.
Yep.
And just encourage you to tell your friends what we're trying to do here at the Gnome Schoolhouse.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and also we had just last night, we had a snowman class here, which is part of our programming. And we had, 20 people. 20 people. Yeah, it was so much fun.
And then on Friday, snow, yes. On Friday, we had a group of they brought their entire staff here
in a school bus.
In a school bus,
of course.
And they were here and they ate here, and we did a snowman class for them as well.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
They enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome. Yeah, and on this note, we need to take a break and run down into the mill for part 2. Okay, we have transitioned ourselves down into the mill.
It's my favorite.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and we are showcasing here, we did a bunch of new snowman skeins. They're called these cute little, precious little snowman skeins, and we did something different. We spun up a bunch of gray Romney and Cornwall blend, and we showed that, I don't know when we showed that, a few YouTubes ago. Anyway,
it's not done right.
And look isn't it beautiful? It's so deep and vibrant, and of course the gray dyes completely different than white dyes, which is right here. This would be what white looks like. And these, the colors are much richer, but yet equally just... Would you like a pillow?
I was like, pick it up. I'm a little tired.
Anywho, and anyway, so these are available. If you have, we have a pattern for these little snowman skeins, they're called. That you can
Written by
purchase.
me.
They're so cute. Anyway, and it fits, she did it so it just perfectly sits up on these little snowmen.
It's the ones that I have made for, so I've made 1,000, I don't know, 130
Many
snowmen, and there are the hats and scarves that I have put on them all.
Yep.
For years.
Yep. And then we have developed, she did the pattern, then we did the skeins of yarn, and we hand paint them.
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, that is pretty cute. Anxious to see that knitted up.
But I do like these deep colors.
Yeah. This is something new. Yep.
Rich colors.
Yep. And then we also have a bunch of little skeins here that are going to be bagged up in our, and there's always these always sell out right away. They're called our mill end skeins, and you get 1,000 yards for $30. And oh, isn't that cute? These are little coasters too. So anywho, watch the. You're getting us off track here.
I know. Look at the coasters.
I know, they're so cool. Watch the. Oh, and speaking of that, okay. I was down here today and I had issues. I had a bra that was not quite comfortable. So we have discovered another use for. Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, this would be a good use for this.
It's not
here.
that
But
what
anyway,
you use.
it's a here. Am I on camera?
It's me.
Actually, off camera. Look at this out here. Okay, so I thought I was going to have to go all the way home, so that I took some of the rope and I put it on the side of where it was just diving and cutting into the side of my bra was doing that. Anyway, and here is another use, and it was just as soon as I put the wool up underneath there was just no friction. It was so comfortable, and
There you go.
there you go. So
Also,
now-
these would work.
yeah, they would, or
Or
a coaster.
coaster.
You could just tuck a coaster up in there.
The yarn would not work so well. But
Not so well, but if you have extra roving, just for, and I've also heard.
And these are extra soft, actually.
These are that's caramel. That's extra soft. You could
Lovely.
also put it in between your toes if you have toes that do this.
That
and it
rub.
separates them. It's amazing. So, other uses for if you have any roving left over and whatnot. A little bit of tidbits of info
Wool.
there. Wool.
It's all about wool.
So many uses. So many uses. Yes, and all right. And last week we had a question. And the question was, what is the average snowfall in Nome, North Dakota? Teresa?
And there was several that got it right.
Yes. Yep.
It was
Google
41.
is all knowing on that one.
It was 41 inches.
It is.
Of
Yeah.
snow.
And I think we've reached that already this year. We have a lot of snow this year.
I don't. 40. Do you think?
Possibly.
No.
You don't think so? Well, okay.
There's a lot of snow here right now.
Yes. Okay, they just started, we're building a little, me and my husband are moving here, and they just started building our little shed thing right across from the school. And it has been brutally cold. Negative 30, negative 20 for
Yeah.
several nights in a row. And after they cleared the snow away, the frost has only gone down 6 inches. I find that absolutely amazing. That's how insulating all this snow is, which is really cool. I was kind of shocked at that. Yeah,
And we had several people that got that answer right.
several.
But the winner was Kathleen.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes, you just contact us through the contact form on bearcreekfelting.com, and we will send out your prize.
Absolutely. This is a pretty one.
They are very pretty. And so the next question for next week is, what breed of wool do we use in all of the needle felting kits here at
We have mentioned it so much, but yet we get asked it
a lot?
all the time.
It's a
All the
frequently asked
time.
question.
Yep. Because they especially at classes, because they start needle fel- ooh, this is works really good.
It is the best.
Yeah.
My favorite, what I use for felting, and that's why I share it with everybody else. That brings us to the end.
It does. It's kind of sad. It kind of went kind of quick.
However, it is way past our bedtime.
Way past our bedtime. Anyway, anywho.
But it was a beautiful day today.
It was
we
a beautiful
should
day.
share that it's been really,
we went
really
from
cold.
22 below last night to 31 above today.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah,
We didn't get to be out enough.
Crazy. Nope.
It was beautiful.
Nope. And
So-
we have kind of a neat event coming up. That's our next
do.
event is Rock Day.
And that's January 22nd. It's just
And
for
what
the
is-
day.
And what is Rock Day?
And Rock Day is, it was some event that took, I don't know, we don't know like who started it, like what country even.
Yeah.
Do we? I'm not sure.
I'm
We'll
not
have to
very
look
versed
that
on
up.
it,
Maybe
yeah.
if you know that answer, you could share it below.
And I have read all about it.
I have too, but I forget.
I know. I forget my name sometimes.
And we had, it was it January 6th or
Yeah.
7th? It was after Epiphany or whatever. So
Yep.
it was when they were done with Christmas celebrations.
And they got back to work.
And they started going
spinning again.
back to
yeah.
work, which was spinning. That's when they went back to, but the men for some reason weren't back to work. Why was that?
No, they did naughty little things to the
They would
gals.
hide their stuff,
Yes,
and play
they would
tricks on
just-
silly things.
Silly.
And it was just a day, and I don't even know why they call it rug. We don't have a lot of information here, do we?
But we
Why-
are celebrating it here. Please come and join us. Whether
Why
you
they call
spin
it
or
a rock
not.
day, it's
Yes,
ROC
We
day.
will have all that information here on
We will have someone that knows
January
everything.
22nd. Yes, and it's going to
Julie,
be so much
Julie
fun.
knows all about
Julie
it.
and Jeannie, God bless them.
They'll be here. We'll
Yeah.
all be just working on projects together.
Yep.
We'll have food.
Yep.
It'll be a fun day,
Yep.
just visiting
On a
and
Saturday.
making things.
Yep.
At
Absolutely.
the Gnome Schoolhouse. So.
Yep. And if you want to come and explore the world of spinning, I mean, lots of folks that'll be glad to show you that. They're also doing a little demo too, which is going to be
They
kinda
are.
cool.
And it doesn't have to be fiber arts. It can be any kind of
Yeah.
anything.
Absolutely. Just come and join us. Come and hang out at the Gnome Schoolhouse on January 22nd. And we'll talk more about this as we get closer.
Yeah, and we have several events coming
Planned.
up
Yep.
throughout the year. You can find them all at gnomeschoolhouse.com.
Under
They're under events. If there's event venue at the top and then events. And you click on that. That's all the events. You can see what
Scroll
dates and mini retreats. We have classes that we're adding all the time. So you
Yes.
just need to check that.
More retreats are coming.
And you can sign up for the email list on our website as well. And I send out an email at least once a week letting you know the upcoming events, what we're doing here.
Yep.
So that would be a good way to find out. Otherwise, we share that here on YouTube and on our Facebook page and on Instagram, all under Gnome Schoolhouse.
Yep. And we also want to encourage anyone, if you just want to come and hang out here at the Gnome Schoolhouse and work on whatever you work on, we would love to have you. It doesn't
Yes.
even need to be anything, formally put together. Just grab your
It's
friends.
like a jet
come
is
yourself.
taking off in the corner.
It does. That's our heating system, our amazing geothermal system.
Oh, and it's now blasting on us.
Wow, yeah. But we have heat and we are warm and it is wonderful.
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any type of thing
Yeah.
that you
come.
want to work on,
Absolutely.
we are here every day. We would love to visit with you and have you as a
website, 'cause
guest.
We have a little sale coming on in the next few days that might be posted. So stay tuned for that. Watch the website. We'll talk more about that next week too. So
Yes.
yeah.
And remember Giving Hearts Day to order your heart garland kit. Down here, don't fall.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna grab it.
It's our heart garland kit. We just talked about it earlier. You can order that now and we'll send it out so you have it in time to felt with us live, making hearts and giving hearts on Giving Hearts Day.
Spread the love. Share the love.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Thank you
God
so
bless
much
you
for
all.
watching.
Thank
Thanks
you
for your
supporting
prayers.
us. Oh,
Yes, we appreciate it.
yes.
That's all, folks. Please like this video, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.